Captain's log. Stardate day 3. As I land on this mysterious unknown planet, I seek only the truth. Who built this place? The purpose of its creation? And why must I be descended upon by these mindless creatures? Creatures of all types send upon me. Some mirroring bugs and insects from my homeland, others golems, rock creatures, things from mythology that I have only heard in stories. The curiosity I have had for this place grows more as I find trinkets, little items that will augment my strength and help me on my journey to come. I fear that this journey might be perilous. Researchers log. It seems that some of these creatures have elemental effects to them. What's strange, but we get marvelous advancement. I wonder, how are they able to mix this into their DNA matrix? Was this just an evolutionary side effect to living on such a planet, on such a place? I think only of samples to bring back to my ship, if I make it back. Aid to help me on my journey. I take it gleefully. Finally, an ally. Maybe even a friend. I search, hoping to find a way out, a way off this seemingly prison-like place. Though the cage may not be physically seen, it is felt. I'm not allowed to go past certain places. I'm stuck in this area unless I find the right exit, the right door. As I put more of these magnificent creatures to slaughter, I wonder, again, what is the point of this? The purpose? Did the creator of this land not love its creatures? Or is it yet to be like the jungle and the forests of my homeland, to where we must fight to survive? Death is the only true currency in this land. This realization makes me sick to my stomach. Why is it that we must kill each other to survive? Why can't we unite to create better opportunity to thrive together? I too, just like them, trapped on this land forever, it seems, forevermore. Do they fight? Do these creatures seem to want to fight in hopes of not being forgotten? Is this just a cry out, a scream of saying I lived, that I was here? I do not wish to make my cries louder. Instead, I wish to cry out in unison, in unity. I push these pathetic thoughts out of my mind. They will not aid my survival in this unforgiving land. Bullets? Like my homeland, I will guarantee to air this bitch out. Unfortunate how they cannot be my friends. They're only my enemy. I have no qualms with them. I only seek the exit. I only seek my own survival. Maybe they too only seek their own survival, and they deem me hostile entity. And maybe these are smaller organisms in a much bigger body. Have I been unwillingly swallowed into some megalith stomach with its own ecosystem? I wonder. I can only marvel at the beauty, the wonder, and the curiosity this place provokes. And know that this, though curious, will not stay my hand to escape. I seek my own life, my own freedom. I search for the light, the exit. Flaming spirits, lizard monsters, bipedal bugs, and golems. This place is a marvel, but it disgusts me that I cannot befriend but only destroy these rare creatures. What's that? This altar I have found. May this be my exit? My escape? But to where will I escape? A new world? A new reality? I activate the megalith, hoping that I might yet be able to escape. What is it? Mutated jellyfish? So far away from home. As I activate this altar, I slowly think maybe I've hit the hornet's nest, and instead of an exit to a safer place, I open the gateways to hell. Frustrated, irritated, I fight. You may not take my life easily. I will scream louder. I will kick harder. For my own preservation. I have bested your minions, and now it's just you and me. I must stay mindful and not get swarmed. Feeling like a Spartan, I must slay all my enemies before I fall. I am one of them. I chant to myself. Your death is all I crave. Hail me no more, creatures. You dare try to take me with you? Foolish creature. I will lay you to rest here and let your slumber bring you peace. More augments to my strength, to my power. All I think now is I need more power to survive. In the back of my mind, I only wonder how much more will this portal have to charge for me to escape? Pray it's my escape and not an entry to another cave, another cage. this freedom? Or am I going to be trapped again? Excelsior! A bleak and desolate swamp. It reminds me of home. The swamps there were much more beautiful than this. Land, animals, creatures, all vibrant, screaming of life. But this place, it seems almost dead. What a pity. I wonder if one time, at a time, this place beamed with life, non-hostile life, beautiful flora and fauna. I must write this place down in my logs. Maybe another time, maybe in another place, I may come back and see it thrive again, flourishing, prosperous, beautiful. As this feels like another cage that I've entered, the only thing that is proficient in my mind is my survival. I must obtain more power. This chant echoes in my mind because I know that this is the only way I may survive this trial, this journey. These monsters, like raindrops in a storm, ever continuing, never stopping. I only see them as gold, currency, pennies, gold pennies dropping to add to my collection, to help me augment myself, strengthen myself. So I may yet survive this journey. But again, what is this all for? This slaughter, this clinging to life on both sides of the aisle. What purpose does it serve? What is the reason to take life needlessly? I wonder. War in my mind seems like a trivial, barbaric ritual that no life form is able to escape. Though we all understand that cohesion, coexistence, the harder journey, the most fruitful journey, yet to be discovered. Another creature slain, another lost soul. All I think about now is the exit. I want to be rid of this place. I'm sick of it. The death brings no beauty. These fights bring no joy. Are these creatures simply just protecting their home from what they perceive a predator? If only I could communicate with them that I am friendly. I just seek a way out, an escape. Maybe they too seek their own escape, and they choose death as that escape. What poor creatures. What sad choices they give, or maybe forced to have. I have to clear my way, hopefully to find a path towards the next altar, the next monolith, to escape this wretched place. More augments, speed. I need more. I need to be swifter on my feet to escape this bombardment of enemies. fight progresses, I feel my mind slowly changing into shoot everything that moves. Leave no survivors. Only I may survive. Sickening. Am I too being changed by this place? Do these augments permanently erode the mind into something unrecognizable from what it once was? I shudder at the thought. Cling to my memories, my old memories, my past self, so I may yet not change into something unrecognizable. I fear something akin to a monster. As I run around aimlessly searching for the exit, all I know and all I feel is that fear has taken over this place, and that I understand truly, maybe love does not live here no more. Fear and wickedness covet the land. Survival, the only distinctive feeling that is left here. My knees! Oh my god, my knees. Will they recover from this fall? A flag. May it be the flag of my journey, of my goal, for our understanding, for prosperity, for hope. You dastardly creature. Hinder me not. My goal, my qualms are not with you. It's for your creator, the sick man who made this place. Made us have to fight to survive when we could just live together. Harmony. Is this a lost word? Is it just a failed dream? So long as I breathe, I exist. This dream will live on. I guarantee it. I swear to it. These creatures running into me, colliding into me, risking and sacrificing their own lives. Sickening. Pitiful. All I feel is guilt. All I feel is sadness for forcing such lovely creatures to forgo their own lives. For what? The guardian of this place already has fallen, yet these creatures still fight. I wonder what compels them. What can I do to quell their anger? All I feel now is that I have become a machine for destruction, a machine of carnage, when I was once a prophet of peace. Another land, yet brighter than the last. Still, a foreboding sense of eeriness wafts over the land. What more foes will I face as my journey continues? Another peaceful, another angry giganto. I wish only to satiate its anger, so I may not snuff its life. But again, all I think is, whether it's me or you, I will choose me. Always and forever. So go peacefully, my dear Spectre. Go peacefully, my dear rock monsters. I will carry on your dreams, your hopes, and maybe even those fears. With every augment, I feel the power coursing through my veins. I will become destruction that will equalize this world. Maybe that is why I'm here, to bring peace. To bring peace through annihilation. A sickening thought, but I remember an old saying from my homeland. Might always makes right. I'm disgusted to hear these words come out of my own mouth. But the truth cannot be suppressed, be withheld. As I vanquish more and more of these foes, these obstacles, I am reaffirmed of my own strength and how much more I have to obtain to seek the end, to reach the end, if there is even an end to this place. Feeling sick and lost, I wonder, is there even a place called home anymore in this desolate land? Am I, like these creatures, to wander these prisons, these cages, forevermore, hoping for a place to call my own? Hoping for a land that I can rest safely? I perish the thought of comfort, safety. These luxuries are things that I yet am unable to afford. So I hold my weapons tight in my hand, nickname them home, and fight for my own safety, for my own comfort. Exit. Where art thou? The exit. These specters, these trapped souls. I wish not to become one. Poor flame heads, like gnats to a light. I wish they bother me no more. They wish to snuff my light out, my fire, but it only burns brighter with more of their destruction. No, I cannot block their destruction. I must stay who I am. Who I am inside. Maybe I must change for the hopes to survive. More destruction. Come. Let me be your end. Let me be the monster that I guess this world wants me to be. This world created me to be. I once thought of myself, the honest hunter, only seeking to kill as much as needed. But as I stay longer and longer in this place, I feel as if I'm turning into the rabid wolf, killing for sport, for amusement, entertainment. And I fear to say that it feels so good. May this place, may it change me into something stronger, forever. Never to be that weak-minded fool that sought peace. Peace through kindness, peace through strength. Maybe my strength was insufficient. Maybe as I crushed these foes, these fools, I may be able to obtain strength to demand peace forever. Peace the way I see it. As I search for the next guardian to slay, I think I crave their own destruction for my own survival, for the peace I believe is necessary. Poor weak flies, like moths drawn to a flame, they will all burn. May these stories rest in peace like Icarus. I too know that pain. I too have burned from flying too close to the sun. And now I will show them the pain of that bird, that struggle to climb, that desire to fly once again. Chains? Do you wish to bind me? I'm already bound. Foolish creature. May these futile attempts and foolish efforts lay you to rest forevermore, free from this chaotic world that we are both imprisoned in. Though my imprisonment is longer than yours, I hope freedom, I hope this peace lay your soul to rest. More augments, more power. I escaped, only thinking, how much more must I kill? And how much more will I have to bring suffering? My senses, I steal my senses to realize that I'm in a man-made cave. Was this a crashed ship? Of maybe scientists, other souls? Maybe it was the creator himself who crashed on this place, and this is just a vessel, an echo of his memory, that he too has lived, and maybe he too has fallen to these creatures. Maybe he too has survived these creatures, only to ascend them into a higher plane of understanding and existence. But how? But how? Was it through violence? Was it through communication? Was it through peace? I steel myself, fighting off the madness with the light, the ever shining light of hope, the hope of a better tomorrow, of a forever better tomorrow. Not through fighting, not through war, through peace, through love. The harder things to obtain, but the more enjoyable things to own. I pray one day I may not need these guns called home. And yeah, I cast aside the idea of genocide, and in the idea and the aspirations of forever peace. Peace everywhere. Love everywhere. Hand in hand. Like a fable told to a child, a newborn. Something that they cling to, but yet a fable lost to time, as the ugly truths rear their faces and force that sweet lullaby into obscurity, into non-existence. As this battle rages on, I fear my own end is near. But as I hope that my body lay, yet it be a flag, may my corpse be a symbol for hope, peace, and love. That it still fights on, that it still rages, that I existed, and that my dream will rage on in another. These foolish beings, these foolish machinations, I will bring slaughter to them in hopes of my dream. That light of hope, peace and love. I will be that evil. I will be that evil to bring about true love, true positivity. I will become that beast. Even if it takes my dying breath. As I fade into nothingness, as they pick my corpse apart, I only hope that the light continues on.